Welcome back to Family Feud Nigeria. The Agbabolas family is here and is ready for 5 million. Yes. All right, Richard. Favor is off stage where she cannot see or hear your answers.
Okay.
I'll ask you 5 questions in 20 seconds. Try to give me the most popular answer. Okay. Now, if you can't think of anything to say, simply say pass. And if you have enough time left, we'll come back to it. If you and Favor together get 200 points, the Agbabolas family will be walking away with a whooping sum of 5 million naira. Yes. Okay now. Hey. Richard.
Sure.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Can I have 20 seconds on the clock, please? The clock will start after I read the first question. Richard. Mention something people look out for when buying a new phone.
Futures.
Name something you need for exercise.
Skip rope.
Name a food that is crunchy.
Plantain chips.
Mention something toddlers do that can be annoying.
Throw tantrums.
Name an animal you see in the zoo.
Lion.
Come back here. Where you dey go? It is say they go ATM, go collect the 5 million.
Go collect the 5 million.
Richard.
Sure.
Let's see how you did. Richard, we asked you, mention something people look out for when buying a new phone. You said, survey says. We asked you, name something you need for exercise. You said, survey says. We asked you to name a food that is crunchy. You said, survey says. We asked you to mention something toddlers do that can be annoying. You said, survey says. And lastly, we asked you, name an animal you see in the zoo. You said, survey says. Richard, you got 125 points. Well done.
Thank you.
Let's clear the board and bring out Favor. Thank you very much. Hello, Favor.
Hi.
Richard scored 125 points. So right about now, you need 75 points to win. I'm going to ask you the same 5 questions that I asked Richard. You cannot duplicate his answers. If you do, you're going to hear this sound, and you'll give me another answer. We know that it is tougher this time. So what we're going to do is, we will give you 25 seconds. Favor?
Yes.
Are you ready?
Of course I am.
Yes, she is. Let's remind everyone of Richard's answers. And can we have 25 seconds on the clock, please? The clock will start after I read the first question. Favor. Mention something people look out for when buying a new phone.
Screen.
Name something you need for exercise.
Pass.
Name a food that is crunchy.
Chips.
Try again.
Pass.
Mention something toddlers do that can be annoying.
Cry.
Name an animal you see in the zoo.
Giraffe.
Name something you need for exercise.
Dumbbell.
Name a food that is crunchy. All right, Favor. Let's see how you did. Favor, we asked you, mention something people look out for when buying a new phone. You said, survey says. The top answer was features. We asked you, name something you need for exercise. You said, survey says. Sneakers. Sneakers was the top answer with 35 points. We asked you to name a food that is crunchy. You said, survey says, chin chin. Chin chin was the top answer with 31 points. We asked you to mention something toddlers do that can be annoying. You said, survey says, tantrums was the top answer with 37 points. And last but not least, we asked you to name an animal you see in the zoo. You said, survey says, lion. Lion was the top answer. You didn't get up to 200 points, so sorry, but you see, you'll be going home with 500 naira for every single points that you have accumulated on the show today. Thank you very much, Favor.
Thank you so much.
Enjoy the rest of the family. Which means that the Agbabolas family will be going home with a total of 364,000 naira. Yeah, 364,000 naira. But my sponsors are too generous. They say they don't like all those 64-something thousand this thing. So they're going to round it up to 400,000 naira.